Well, hello everyone. Marco's back. The new, proud American conservative with more important info not too many of you can stomach. Here we go, going for a little stroll, me and the crew. Wait for this one. Hold up. You want to meet everyone right now? You might want to sit down. Hold up. Check this guy out. Look at that. No shirt. Who cares, right? Not free bowling. Got the diaper on. And if he did go free bowling, we just go right down the street, make a right. 3 minutes, we are right on the beach, the Gulf of Mexico. All right, $66 billion out of 1.3 trillion of outstanding car loans. 66 billion out of 1.3 trillion were delinquent accounts, meaning people were late. Americans were late paying over 90 days for their car loans. No, it has nothing to do with Corona. This is from the fourth quarter of 2019. And I will post the link below for those who are thinking that we were in a booming economy before Corona. Remember, Corona is the pin that pricked the already existing bubble. It's not just cars. 400,000 rail cars were just on standstill, which immediately shows the slowdown in economy. Rail cars not moving, manufacturing PMI in contraction for several quarters in a row. I mean, bad news after bad news, and we were in booming economy. Now, when you add the mandatory, overblown, crazy lockdown that destroyed whatever was left out of this booming economy, and then you add government picking and choosing winners and losers, who gets bailouts or not. Of course, small businesses, middle class gets to pick up a tab again. This one, it could be the last tab they pick up. I guess that might be good news, because the last bill they're picking up, because there is maybe not going to be a chance they even get to sit down to get the bill. That's how bad this is. And then we're going to add the social unrest that is completely taking over the entire country. And when I say the entire country, please don't call me out now and say, well, it looks very peaceful where you are. Yes, you might be in Montana on a ranch, you're doing really good. Yes, there is no protests where I am on this street, but we had protests in Tampa, which is 20 minutes from here, 30 minutes at the most with traffic. So, and this is, by the way, Republican run state, meaning governor is Republican, DeSantis. So yes, we had riots here, we had lockdown, you could not use the beach and all that stuff. So these businesses tried to reopen, and now they are literally getting destroyed by crazy freaks, criminals, using baseball bats to smash their windows and stealing everything in sight. Like they're going to steal that and give it to George Floyd's family. You got to be kidding me. If you believe this is about the death of Floyd, you are delusional or deranged. It might be both. Yes, some people are protesting because of that. There are good people out there who are protesting, who believe in what happened. I don't want to get into details on this. I'm just going to say, if you're protesting, peacefully protest. That's just not me saying it. It's what this country is all about. We have such thing called Bill of Rights. I believe we still do have it. Okay. So the booming economy lie that kept people buying into real estate, stock market, and all of that, automobiles, you just name it, was a complete lie. People got over leveraged, and now they're gonna pay the piper. Okay, chickens are coming home to roost. I'm telling you, and I hope that you listen. I made mistakes not long ago. Just recently I returned one of my leases. I said, what a fool I was. They were begging me at the Lincoln dealership to pick another one, a brand new one. I just said no, I just returned it. I took a couple of chances in the stock market. I took some chances in real estate to try to make some money. My wife was able to get a pretty good job to save up some money, pay off the cars we really liked. They were just a couple of years old. Title in your name, you don't have to worry about it. I suggest if you can do that, do it. Make sure you always leave some dry powder. But if you can't, do not get in auto loans right now. Do not get in any kind of loans. Not even Cox. I just don't think it's smart to do based on what is going on. Okay? So this is just 6 minutes what I just named, from auto loans to almost 500,000 rail carts to manufacturing in contraction, a complete mess. Federal Reserve buying up the entire stock market, the bond market. Cheap money, meaning they're lowering rates so people can get suckered in again, saying, well, I don't have big interest to pay, so I'm just going to get this house, I'm going to get this car, even though you're paying for overpriced asset. Remember, it's not an asset if the money comes out of your pocket. If you're renting it out, having some positive cash flow, something like that, that's a whole different story. Passive income, but if that's not the case, you are not. Owning this house is not an asset. Right now, this person thinks, because this is right by the beach, and it's probably around 650 grand for a 1,800 square foot home that's built in the 60s. They paid 400 or 350 for it, let's just say. They're sitting pretty good if they sell it to some other fool. Okay? If you don't cash out, if you're still in the casino, you're not winning. Okay? You did not win. You are winning, but you did not win. So this is why I'm trying to make these videos, because I've made mistakes before, and I also understand the entire the entire economic game these bureaucrats / politicians are playing on you. I know what hyperinflation can do to you. I lived it back in 1992. I know what 50-60% inflation daily means, where you buy a loaf of bread for, let's just call it in dollars, for 50 cents, and tomorrow you come in and it's 75 cents, a dollar, and then it jumps to $1.50, $2 every time you come in. Just think of that, okay? Now add 50% inflation just quickly in your head times 30 days in a month before you even start adding 12 months out of the year. What percentage of inflation that is? Yes, it is most likely going to happen here. If not, the stock market will completely crash. We're looking at worst percentage drop possible than the Great Depression of 1930s, which was 89.5% drop. So if you think it can't happen, you are delusional. I hope you guys prepare. I hope you share these videos. I hope you like it. It helps this channel grow if you like it, and maybe make a comment, even though if you hate what I'm saying. If you think I'm selling you some stupid stuff, say something. I can care less. But help spread the word. Nobody in the White House is going to help you unless you help yourself. Get out of debt and stack up on ammo. If you did not learn how to use firearms, good luck to you. You might have a day or two left. You better get on the range or do something about it. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family. And you owe it to your family to own some real money in case the dollar plummets, meaning your purchasing power. Okay, I have a video on purchasing power. It's very important. There is about 20 videos on my channel. If you didn't see it, I really suggest You watch them all when you get a chance. They are probably averaging 6-7 minutes each, and I believe you can pick up a lot of stuff. Take care, everyone, and remember, America unite. It's not too late. 50 lives lost, 100 lives lost is horrific. But we got 300 and roughly 60 million people here. Think of how many more are going to die based on this race baiting and everything that's going on. Don't let bureaucrats divide us. Don't be the sheeple. Don't be brainwashed. Think for yourself. Talk soon.